But if they stay in Asia, more easy. If they stay here in Western country as monks or nuns, it is more difficult. But we are also trying to solve this problem to be more and more Westerner monks and nuns. In the beginning, I have some of the Westerner who ordain as monks or nuns, but they can keep precept. That's why they disrobe. But oh yes. But if we if we try hard for long, then there will be more and more Westerner monks and nuns for sure. Even for the Asian people to ordain as a monk or nun is not easy. To survive as a monk or nun in other meditation centers are more difficult. That's why I have to establish my own monastery or meditation center. In this way, we can adjust the discipline.
Yes.
To be in harmony with the Western culture. If too strict, more difficult to be long-lasting monks or nuns. But in my experience, for me, I emphasize only on practicing and teaching meditation and doing all kinds of good deeds. That's why I can survive as a monk for over 23 years continuously. If we are keeping only on precepts without practicing meditation, it is very difficult. Because of practicing meditation, I will not emphasize on keeping precepts seriously, but I will emphasize on practicing and teaching meditation and helping people all the time. That's why I can survive and I can recognize as a leader or meditation teacher in the country and also in the world.
You spoke quite a bit about detachment.
Yes.
Could you say exactly what does that mean? Is mindfulness is not the same as detachment, is it?
Not the same, but they are related. Only when there is mindfulness is wisdom or right understanding. Detachment is the cause of freedom. If we cannot detach, we are not free. For the Buddhist monk, they attach on vinaya, discipline. That's why they are not free.
I see.
We as a meditator, we must see from the side of ever-changing, selfless, impermanent nature. No monks, no nuns, no lay people, no men, no living beings, no non-living beings. That's why, with this right understanding, we may break small precepts, not biggest precepts. In this way, we can survive. If we see as a monks or nuns, very difficult to survive for a long time. In this way, most of the monks may disrobe because of paying attention, because of attachment on vinaya or precept. So if we if we attach on practicing meditation, practicing and teaching meditation, we can see greater merits. That's why we can endure breaking small precepts of ourselves and the other. If we are not, if we don't have enough merits, we cannot endure even for small precepts of our own and the other. So breaking precept is common, not strange. But if we are not breaking the biggest precept, it's okay. For the long-term monks and nuns, we should understand like this. For temporary monks or nuns, they are important to keep all the precepts seriously. But in the long term, it is better to practice, to emphasize on practicing meditation. Conducting meditation retreat for part-time is easy, but full-time meditation center is easy. We have to practice all the time till the end of our life. So not easy. That's why we have to make less discipline. We have to make adjustment, not like part-time meditation retreat. Full-time meditation center and full-time meditation is different from part-time.
Yes.
Less discipline.
Yes.
In this way, more people can practice and stay in the meditation center. So I'm skillful to do like that. That's why I'm here in Western country to open more and more meditation center. But in Myanmar, in our main meditation center, there are over 500 monks and over 500 nuns. Many monks and nuns can survive in our meditation center. But if they stay in other monastery or meditation center, they may destroy. So because I can emphasize them to do the greater good deeds. And if they cannot practice, they should volunteer. They should help people. They should help patients or old age. In this way, they are satisfied with their merits, and then they can endure breaking small precepts.
So when you say big precepts, you mean the 5 precepts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stealing, sexual conduct, telling lies like that. This is more important.
I agree.
But in the religious society, very strict to the discipline. In the opinion of the people in Buddhist country, they pay attention even to small precepts. That's why if we see from outside of religious society, it is difficult to ordain as a monk or nun. But there is a solution. There's a way.
In Japan, Buddhism is very institutionalized. There's big organizations that oversee the tradition. So you belong to one organization, you belong to another organization. In Myanmar, is Buddhism institutionalized, or is it possible to practice, set up a teaching center, a monastery, separate from a big institution?
In Myanmar, over 80% are Buddhists. Strongest Buddhist country. So there are 2 kinds of monastery. One emphasizes on learning and teaching Buddhist literature only, not much practicing meditation. The another one is paying attention mostly on practicing and teaching meditation, like me. So in this way, we can also survive as a meditation center. But most of the meditation center emphasize only on practicing meditation, not much helping people. That is also attachment. For me, I combine meditation or vipassana and helping people. I do these. I do these two kinds of good deeds seriously, continuously. That's why many people can accept me and my meditation center as a as an essential one.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's very skillful.
Yes, but different with other monastery and meditation center. But to be like this is really difficult. Most of the people attach on tradition. If you are not following the tradition, you cannot survive. This is the nature of most of the religion. So for me, I'm really practical. That's why I I I I'm based on original truth, which is ever-changing, selfless, impermanent nature. Most of the monks or religious people emphasize on Buddhism or Christian, Islam. So they emphasize on something. For me, I emphasize on not something, just law of karma. If we do bad, we are sure to bad. If we do good, we are sure to get good consequence. I emphasize on action and reaction. That's why I can do many things. I can open more meditation center. More and more people, even the government, are allowing me to open meditation center in Vietnam, India, in Myanmar, here in US also. I'm flexible, but I'm not rejecting the discipline or Buddhist literature also. Attachment, I emphasize on using only and not using only with detaching mind. Most of the religious people are using with attachment. If you are learning Buddhist literature, you attach on Buddhist literature. If you are practicing meditation, you are attached on practicing meditation. So using with attachment is not fully right. That's why I emphasize on using only or not using only with detaching mind. This is the highest method in doing good deeds. But I've been teaching like this for over many years. That's why more and more people are familiar with this teaching and practice.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Do you lead the service tonight as well? Or is it a
No, we have several teachers. So often our main teacher, we have two main teachers at the monastery in Klaskanai, Chozen and Hogen. Often Hogen will come on Sunday nights. So there'll be a different teacher,
Yeah,
but I'm Sunday morning.
yeah.
Yes.
And then the Trillium House, because I was trying to do some research last night in advance of coming here.
Yes.
Tell us about that a little.
So Trillium House is maybe 4 blocks from here.
Can you put back your microphone?
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So Trillium House is about 4 blocks from here, and it's a small apartment. Has maybe 6 rooms, I think, each with a bath, their own bath, and the idea is that it would be a residential. So if you come to live there, you agree to do service to the temple, to practice meditation every day with the group, follow the precepts, and it's quite popular actually because,
How many precepts they follow there?
well, if we have I was saying earlier, we have our 5 precepts, which are the same, and then we to formally become a Buddhist in our tradition means taking 16 precepts. which are described in one of the sutras, the Mahayana sutras. And so those are, of course, followed as best people can. As we were just saying, there's the 5 precepts are the big precepts. But there's other precepts that are very important, often about speech. And so if you live in community with other people, how you relate to others through your skillful speech is very important.
So this one is not included within the 5?
The 16 are the 3 treasures. We consider the 3 treasures precepts: Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. I vow to take refuge in the 3 treasures. The 3 pure precepts, which is I vow to refrain from evil, I vow to do good, and I vow to do good for others. And then the 16 precepts are the 5, plus another 5, which include precepts about speech. I vow not to elevate myself above others, or put down other people. I vow not to unleash anger. Yeah.
Really mindful and so easy, right? Patience and everything you can vow, but then you
Yes.
have to do.
That's right. And I vow to uphold or not disparage the 3 treasures, the 3 jewels, which is really, that one is hard for people because they don't recognize that their own life is the 3 treasures. So they disparage themselves. They disparage the people close to them, not realizing that is disparaging the 3 treasures, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and our potential for awakening. So some people do the 16 precepts as well.
While staying for their practice
Yes.
in that house.
Yeah, anybody here who's wearing this garment, which is a kind of, it's a garment developed in China and Japan, which is kind of a small Buddhist robe, and is now used to signify people who've accepted the 16 precepts. Yeah, the pattern is, it's like the full Buddhist robe, East Asian Buddhist robe, but made smaller. So, back of it will have written vows and the words from our teacher, which we would call. So.
And have you seen interest in meditation growing in Portland, or what have you noticed?
Oh gosh, Portland. Portland is, well, I mean, there must be at least 10 meditation centers in Portland. For Zen, there's at least kind of more traditional, many Vipassana centers. It's very crowded.
All different methods.
I believe so. Mindfulness, of course, is the common thread.
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully, that's right. Yeah. I'm not even sure to call it a method. It's like it's expression of awakefulness. Yeah. I had put out that Dana bowl. I wanted to make sure people were seeing it, but yeah. Other people.
I believe you started your learning outside of US.
Me?
Yeah.
For Dharma?
Yes.
No. practicing when I was a college student in California in the 1970s. And I practiced with a Zen teacher in Los Angeles, and then I practiced there maybe 8 years, and then I moved to the Midwest and moved away from practice, and became an academic faculty in a university, and during that time, with family and career and all these things,
Worldly affairs.
worldliness, and I also, because I had been touched by the practice, I was able to recognize suffering going up, and also see it in the people around me. I work in a university still, but I worked in a university in the Midwest, and I could watch the suffering that comes from attachment to success, or this idea of success, and so forth. And so when I moved here, I discovered that one of our teachers, Chozen Roshi, was living here. And I had known her many years ago. And so I kind of rediscovered that and started practicing again. And that was 25 years ago. So I'm 69 now. So, yeah. California. So I didn't start in another country, unless
In California, we also started in California.
yeah, which is maybe California is another country.
Ah,
So you do not look 69.
80,
Just a-
80.
No. You look ancient.
Ancient,
No, I'm
there.
just kidding.
Yeah,
Um,
good.
I'm a nurse, so.
Oh, you're a nurse.
Yeah,
Oh.
so normally, I guess when I see 69-year-olds, they're not really in the best
Depends
shape.
on how much
but-
smoking.
Yeah, probably. Smoking and drinking. Yeah. All that.
Yeah. Good.
If only we stayed here, people left